Hello, this is Ronald Bourgeois, and you're watching SkilletSkills.com. Hello and welcome to SkilletSkills.com. I'm Chef Ron. This is going to be a slicing segment, a little bit of food preparation to show you how to do some of the techniques with these Asian dishes. A lot of times you'll be with Asian food involved in chicken and you have to slice it a certain way. There's always things that you need to do with chicken. I used to be a butcher so I could show you how to. There's a hard tendon area of chicken. It's toward the top quarter of it. Make a V cut and get into those tendons, and just you don't want them to be anything that you eat. It's really all you need to do. You remove that much meat, unless you want to be Julia Child and follow the vein all the way through, and you'll end up making a second slice of your chicken and tear up your process that way. So from this part here, just look and see if there's any. Trim the fat that runs along the side. It would look like this. We'll do that one next. I'll just show you. And then you want to cut the chicken lengthwise. Mix them small enough so that when you go to cube them, you can have a choice. If you want to cube this, or if you want to do another type of slice, it's better for stir frying. I need to cube these because we're going to be doing very shortly some General Ron chicken. It's whatever general your last name is when you're making it, just by the way. Make the cubes small enough so that you don't really have anything oversized there. It looks about right. And then here's something you really need to do with these Chinese dishes. These cake pans are perfect, because the first thing you end up having to do is marinate your chef. So let's get it all laid in and I'll show you. You go ahead and cube these up. Let's keep kind of small cubes. Be careful that they're not too big and chunky. Chinese food's not like Italian food. It's a little more appetizer size. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Now here's that area of fat that I'm telling you runs all along the side there. So you can just really, in this case, there it still is. So you want to take right here and then get enough to where you can grab. Don't want to cut your fingers, but you want to be able to just get it and grab it and let your knife follow so you don't cut too much meat up. Same with this piece. If you're a little piece like that, it's a little tendon. Grab it, pull it off. Alright, now you have the same quarter area of the chicken when you're going to make that V cut. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll come in like this and I'll just cut till I feel that vein break. There it is. And then I know I can immediately come back out. You feel it break and then come out. Anyway, you'll never cut too much. If you just make a straight V, as you saw I did on the other one, I kind of cut the dickens out of that chicken there. So, alright, so we're going to take right here, just make it standard cuts. And careful, the chicken slips. That's how you cut yourself. So every knife technique I show you is designed to be safe and not cut yourself. You don't want to be, trying to be a show off and end up all bloody. So if I put them all together like this, you can just cut towards the ends, and that's about the right size and amount. Plus you want to end up doing this to where it doesn't take the better part of a year just to do your prep. Okay, so this is all pretty much done. And that's actually too much. Now this is enough right about there to make a Chinese dish. It's usually enough for 2 people, 1 really hungry person. But don't put too much, because you end up having to start cooking in batches in your wok, because it's loaded down with vegetables and everything else. So we'll use this for a second type of chicken dish. And these. Now here's another way, just to let me show you this very last piece, another way you can slice. Lay your meat down like that and just come in on the side and then hit it like that with the side of your blade. And this is about what's going to be there for stir fry. You could even come in at a sharper angle, but that's what you want the meat to look like. Something I shall end up doing a lot of is slicing of garlic and ginger. Actually, you're mincing these two spices, and actually in Chinese cooking, you start with oil, either garlic or oil, garlic, and ginger, all minced up the same thing every time. So you end up having to do this. And what you want to do is cut this ginger, which is, kind of tricky, and it's hard and slippery. Easy ways to cut yourself. But you use the edge of a spoon, and these little sharp spoons with the edge. And you just take your ginger, you go over the sink, and then all you do, it comes off really easily. Take your knife, and you just want to start just cutting some slices of it. Easier to mince this way, and your hand's all protected way back here. This stuff can slip on you. We don't do things very quickly with knives. I've learned to just, be slowpoke and don't cut yourself. And then just keep your hands away and just start rocking the knife. You can just do this. Doesn't take long at all. Turn it around, come back this way. And gather it all up into the center and just keep running, raking on through. This is the safest way. You don't have your hands anywhere near it, except when you excavate it off the side there. And you can use your other hand to guide the knife. A little quicker. A little bit more control. That's it. Mincing ginger.